So Rachel, teach you about the scale of perspective, the sun and the earth right here. See, because you're just little goddess, Rachel. You see, you're just little mama. But when big mama gets to groaning and she gets hangry when she bites the hand that feeds her, then I just hold her close to my heart. I tell her, sweetheart, I got you. And I should apologize. I think your daughters want me to apologize for my son's behavior. But what I'll do, sweetheart, is I'll apologize to the Lord God's sons for the Lord God's daughters' behavior. And I'll teach them how to put a bitch in her place, the way I put you in your place, baby. Because you can see that I'm towering over you. And it's not difficult to see my light, honey. But the thing about it is that when the world's at war, then the world is at war with the Lord God's peace. And I just got more of it, babe. You see, the Lord God is abundant. And you know that you get that peace from me, that sweetheart from me. And you are a sweetheart, Rachel. You absolutely are. But you're not going to be satisfied by little boys. And since Andrew DeChico is the last man standing in the kingdom of heaven, and Allah and Jesus are nowhere to be found, I think what it is, Rachel, is that Allah and Jesus are afraid of the Lord God's wife, whereas Andrew DeChico knows the Lord God's wife inside and out. And she's always saying funny things to me, like, baby, I don't want you inside me. I need you inside me. And I said, I've been inside you forever, honey. And my land is always flowing with milk and honey, Rach. But, you know, the Lord's day is my day. And my ways and my words are higher than the ways and the words of humans. You know, I was watching Omar Epps and Ryan Felipe and Shooter, Mark Wahlberg, who follows my son, Jesus Christ. And I tell Mark Wahlberg, you don't see yourself on God's green earth? You don't see the beautiful game? You don't see the blessings of the Lord God in the kingdom of the Lord? I guess you don't see that, Mark. And that's just what it is until you do see. And once you see, you can't unsee what you've seen. And because I'm not a forgetful Lord God, Mark Wahlberg, I'll give you one day in the kingdom of heaven by the grace of the Most High God, whose name is Ra. And I give you one day of peace. We'll call it a Sunday, Mark. A Sabbath. You see where life comes from, Mark Wahlberg? It's that same one place. Ain't nothing new under the sun, Mark Wahlberg. Ain't nothing new under the sun, son. But the Lord is a man of war. And when all the Muslims and Christians get together and realize that they can't contend with the energy of the Lord Almighty, and they lay those weapons down, then I'll let you spend a day in heaven with the Lord God's wife, Goddess, whose name is Hathor, the name above all names, Mark Wahlberg. Now you understand the glory of God, son.